Hello, Frontier League fans and baseball fans. My name is Dave from the Frontier League Journal, and today we have on Michael Austin. How are you, Michael?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great, but I hope you're doing well. A no-hitter. So, in a span of 12 hours, you went from a high of throwing a no-hitter in the Frontier League to a low of talking to me on the Frontier League Journal. How do you feel?
But no, I feel good. It's been exciting. It's been a wide range of emotions, but I feel good.
Nice. This is your 10th no-hitter in Pro Ball. How do you feel about this one in particular?
Oh, if I had 10, man, I we would have a different conversation. But
Uh,
no, this is definitely a first for me, and it was something I dreamed about, but I could never even wrap my head around. So
I was trying to make you look good, man. So we'll do it again. This is your 15th no-hitter in Pro Ball. How do you feel about this one?
yeah, yeah. After the 15th one, they just seemed routine. So
You're from Baltimore, man. If the Orioles were calling today, would you be happy?
oh, my best friend plays for the Orioles. So absolutely.
Who is he?
Bruce Zimmerman.
Oh, okay. I don't. Okay, I
Yeah,
don't know him. Sorry about
yeah,
that.
he's one of the starters for the Orioles. Him and Austin Windsor are two of my good buddies, so I talk to them on the regular.
Oh, nice. I hope they'll drop a good line for you, man.
Yeah,
What was working yesterday? Did you know before the game that something good was going to happen?
I did. That's interesting you say that. I did have a pretty good feeling about going in yesterday. I don't know. It just, um, I had one of those days, and I told someone I was like, I felt like I was either going to, have a good game, or I thought I was going to stink. So good thing it was not the latter, and I threw some good fastballs. Threw some good ones late in the count. Had to hit a couple spots, and mixed in sliders when I needed to, and just filtered in some of my other pitches. But no, I felt really good yesterday.
Okay, I have no idea what your velocity is, but you seem to rely on contact to have a good game. Your game is pretty much control and contact. Would that be right?
Yeah, I try to be as aggressive as possible, and just make guys put balls in play. And when they do that, it typically works out for me more times than not. And I get got, and sometimes I don't have it. But I typically just try to be aggressive and pitch to my strengths.
Okay. Maybe you don't know it, but you did something illegal yesterday, my friend. And I
Uh,
printed the rules for the Frontier League. This is right here. I printed it. A pitcher shall not pitch too good in a game right after a trade and before the ink on the trade paper is dry. This is right
oh
here, man.
goodness,
What the hell is wrong?
oh
But I mean,
goodness.
you were for 2 years with the organization. Well, three if we count this year with Washington. What happened with the trade? Was that something that you talked about with Tony Bocelli?
Um, yeah, yeah. I'd rather not go into it in
Okay.
detail. I'd rather kind of highlight the Southern Illinois Miners, who gave me an opportunity and to play here and be successful. And that's all I want to do. I told Mike when I came in, I was a part of that championship run that we had in 2018 with the Wild Things, but I came fell short, and I really want to go back, and I really want to have a chance to throw in the playoffs, and do have all that fun stuff happen again. So I like to highlight the minors and kind of see where we're at from there.
I did an interview with Mike Pinto. He seems very on point. He seems like a guy. He knows where he's going. The winningness, the coach in the Frontier League, the organization is kind of modeled like the All Blacks in New Zealand. Have you seen that in action? I mean, when you enter Rent One Park, do you feel that? My God, this is serious here.
Oh, it's definitely a well-oiled machine. It's definitely a well-oiled machine, and things are organized. And when I walked in, the first thing that I thought was a little different is that everyone was very friendly. Everyone was very nice. Mike was very happy about having me here, and I felt like he actually cared about me as a player, which is something that you don't get everywhere. So
Mhm.
that's one thing that I definitely like. And the training staff has been awesome. Brad's been great, very very nice up front and kind. And the clubby was the first one to meet me, and he's been awesome too. Matt's been awesome. And yeah, I mean, I can't as of right now, I can't say a bad thing about the Miners, and its professionalism and organization skills have been top notch.
Hmm. Your ERA right now stands at 0.51. Is that illegal too? Should it be that low?
Uh,
Dear God.
yeah, it's I could. It sounds kind of stupid to say, but I just want to win games.
Okay.
I my numbers are what my numbers are, and I just uh, as long as I can help the Miners win games, and like I said, get back to one of those championships, that would be that's the only goal that I have in my head right now, and that what makes me kind of play stress free and just try to win games for us.
That says a lot about you, man. Each pitcher, each player wants to work on something during the off season. On your end, you're dominating right now. Have you been working on something? Is there a pitch that's working maybe more or that you've added?
I wouldn't really say that there's a particular pitch that I worked on. It was just you know just training in a whole, like just training my just that whole quarantine, being able to throw. We did like sandlot games with a couple of my buddies who are in minor league and pro and Major League Baseball. So just playing with them is helping me learn and grow, and you're kind of seeing some of the hard work that was put in. So it's awesome to see.
Okay. You were with the Kansas City Royals a few years earlier. Have you been in contact with either scouts or executives around the major leagues who maybe would be interested in signing you?
No, I haven't. It's one of those things where you just try not to worry about it, and you just got to play your game, and whatever your game is, if they like you, they like you. If they don't, then I got a place to play here. So that's all I worry about. Kind of moving on to the next level is it is what it is, but you just kind of play your game, and let that show for you.
Okay. Well, you're obviously in a slump right now. You'll get out of it. We are all rooting for you, man. Michael, thanks for taking a few minutes of your time to talk to me, and have a great season.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
There you go. Bye bye.